jump on here real quick. Cause yeah, nice try, Dani Robertson. I knew your punk ass was watching my live. I knew you were, and I'm glad. I'm really glad that you. What you don't realize is that you sit in a copyright strike to have my video removed because you're in your feelings. First of all, I am going to appeal that because it's not listed anywhere on your channel that any background music you have is copywritten. Plus, not to mention, I was playing my own background music. But the fact that you did what you did proved to me that I was right. Plus, now I have your email address, I have your full legal name. So, thank you, because that's only going to help me in my litigation against you. So I may not even, you know what? I may not even appeal it because when I looked at the appeal, I would have to give my details, and I'm not going to give you my details. So if you feel like you've won because you sent that bullshit ass copyright strike to have my video removed, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to speak on it again. I'm going to speak on it again. And they can go. You can do whatever you want to do. One thing about it that I know is that my voice is so powerful that you chose to sit there the whole time I was doing my live and you waited until the live ended to send the copyright strike for the fucking 3 minutes of your bullshit ass live where you have your background music playing. But here's the thing, Dani Robertson. The people that needed to hear that live heard that live. So if you feel powerful that you were able to send a copyright strike to get the video removed, again, I want to thank you for giving me now access to your email address that I can absolutely submit to my attorney. Thank you for that. Now I have your full legal first and last name. So it is true that Dani Robertson is not your real name. Thank you for that. Again, everything that the devil means for evil, God always turns it around for your good. Because at first I was like, well, let me go ahead and submit, this appeal. And then when they were asking for all this info and that it may be shared with you, I realize now the motive. You thought it was a flex to have the video removed, but you also thought I was going to fall for giving you any of my private information, and I'm not. But thank you for giving me yours. See how that works? See how that works? And when my live ended, it ended with everyone feeling uplifted. Again, you're such a low vibrational bitch that you decided, oh, let me just try to get at D. It don't bother me, boo. Everybody who was on that live that watched it saw what needed to be saw. And I can always repost that live from Jaguar being possessed. I can always re-go over the angel numbers. You're not stopping anything, but what you are absolutely doing is giving me your power and letting me see just how powerful my voice is, that your dumb ass really sat there and watched the whole fucking live. You're such a loser, bro. And I'm never gonna ever come to your channel. You should really give it up. Everything I said about you, I feel. You have this Trevor Green psychopath personifying a rapist, harassing, stalking me. I've reported both of you to the FBI. And you can send all the dumbass trolls that you have, MK Ultra'd to believe your bullshit to say, oh, we've done this before. Let me tell you something. You ain't came up against me in the spiritual realm, and you have shown how powerless you are. By you doing that very act shows how much power I have over you. The fact that you keep watching my channel like an obsessed fan. You know what? You qualify to be, you should get one of the first FID t-shirts I print, the Fans in Denial. You clearly are a fan. And it's weird. I don't like you. I don't want you. I don't even know what the fuck you look like. I'm quite sure you're very unattractive. Your spirit gives that. Your obsession with me and my channel is very unhealthy. I stand by everything I said. Your behavior in exploiting my GoFundMe fundraiser Definitely triggered my PTSD. I think you also thought if you struck that and it got taken down, there wouldn't be evidence. That's why I'm doing this live now. You exploiting my physical health, you exploiting my GoFundMe fundraiser, you lying, defaming, slandering, intentionally trying to trigger my PTSD in an attempt to get me to commit suicide, behaving like a rapist that won't take no for an answer. Oh, all that shit remains legit. That's the point of this live. Because you posted my content with malicious intent to call me a fraud, to call my fundraiser a fraud, to call me a liar. You are committing so many acts of defamation and slander, harassment, cyberbullying, and gang stalking. I'm making this public for a reason so that, again, I have evidence for my attorney. And I have the URL to your live. So taking down and I have the screen recording. So taking down my video isn't going to stop me from suing you. You do realize that. Because what I played wasn't from your channel. That was my screen recording. And once your shit is out there, it is public for fair use. So you can try to claim the little 2 minutes, 2 minutes and 30 seconds of the clip that I showed as copyright. Guess what I'm going to do? Submit all of this to my attorney. And I'm not giving you any information on me. They can leave the video down. I don't even want to appeal it. But your constant focus on me and my channel for the sole purpose to cyberbully and stalk and harass ends now. I don't know who you think you are. I don't know why people feel like you're some powerful person. You ain't shit. You're nothing. Your life means nothing to me. Your existence means nothing to me. You're such a pathetic loser. You won't even cam up ever. And yet you have a cult following that believes your bullshit. And then you thought sending Trevor Green was going to trigger me and it didn't. Then the conspiracy stupid dumbass bitch that just got her ass blasted and all the other trolls. Your obsession is very unhealthy. And you need psychological help. And you're going to get it when you get locked up. They're going to force you to get help. So I think that's going to be the best thing for you. And I want you to know publicly, my vibration is still high. Everyone still received healing on my channel. And every time you obsessively watch me, Dani Robertson, you're giving me your power because you're focused on me. You're not focused on yourself. You're not focused on your healing. You're not even focused on your own channel. There's a reason you're so focused on me, because you have an obsession with me that's very unhealthy. And it's giving stalker. It's giving psychopath. It's giving potential rapist. It's giving dangerous in your own mind because of your own delusions. Because you won't take no for an answer. And the only people I know that don't take no for an answer are rapists. And you know that I'm a victim of rape. You know that I'm a survivor of sexual abuse. So your constant attempts to trigger my PTSD, to try to get me to commit suicide, your constant attempts to trigger depression, to try to get me to commit suicide, your constant attempts to keep sending this Trevor Green character who's personifying Jaguar's rapist, it's not going to stop me from speaking my truth on my platform. And what I find funny is that you sent that bullshit right after it ended when you saw everybody receiving healing. So guess what? They still received healing. And I'm going to speak on this again. I am. I won't share your little bullshit ass video clip. But what I am going to do is make sure that this live and your live gets sent to my attorney. And I told you, you have 24 hours to take that down. If you don't, I'm moving forward completely. Because see, I don't watch your channel. I don't watch your content. I have no desire to. And you are such a low vibrational dumbass that you really thought that somehow that was going to give you some power. It didn't. All it did was prove me right to my viewers. your weird obsession with me, and you're a non-motherfucking factor, like literally. And then you send in losers to my channel to say and do the same psychotic shit. Again, you, Tammy Wallace and Quiet Storm's daughter, I want y'all to take note of this. I want you guys to take note of this person doing the most to try to get attention. So at the end of the day, it didn't affect me at all. All it did was make you look bad and make you look like a dumbass. So thank you for your information. I will definitely use it against you. Trust and believe that. Trust and believe that. Oh, and here's your other psychopath, Trevor Green. Yeah, you can get off my channel with your stupid ass. I don't even know why you keep trying. Like, what is your end goal here? Literally, what's your end goal? Do you think that this is somehow... You're not getting anywhere, Trevor. You're just as psychotic as her. So I'm going to keep reporting you. I want to thank you for posting these comments. Let me get the screenshot. Make sure all these are visible. Okay. And the fact that you keep subscribing to my channel to troll is, again, harassment. I don't know why the fuck you keep doing that. You're not getting anywhere. You're just making yourself look like a fucking idiot. Because you actually are. Do the right thing. I don't know if I've ever seen you before. I'll check out your channel, because if you're a troll, I'll block you too. So, Dani Robertson, your constant acts of stalking, harassing, bullying, defaming, slandering, you constantly send in this psychopath, Trevor Green, who clearly is a rapist, because that's why he keeps stalking and harassing women who have been accused of rape. Tammy Wallace, Quiet Storm's daughter. I'm not going to say your name out of respect because you asked me not to. This is the energy you're going to get if you go on this person's channel. Just want to warn you, this person's not an advocate. I don't know if she's male or female. You know, she says she, but there's no evidence that she's a female. If you go on this channel, this is the frequency you're going to get. Stalkers and harassing and lies and drama. This person's no different from Jaguar. The same thing Tammy Jaguar did to you on her channel, Dani's going to do to you too. So just so you know, Chelsea, good to see you. So, you know, all I got to say is nice try, but thanks for your information, Dani. Yeah, because Robertson's not your real last name. So I appreciate that. Because, you know, when I spoke with the attorney, they were like, do you have any contact information? Now I do. So thank you. And you're just a fucking loser. And you're showing me how powerless you are and how powerful I am. So again, thanks. Thanks for the information. I gotta go because I have real life to take care of. And as you can see, I'm smiling, baby. You ain't hurt shit. But I had to get on here to since you decided to try to get that taken down because you wanted to erase evidence. Again, I never gave you permission to share my fundraiser. Definitely not for the purpose of you making fun of it. I also noticed that you liked my comment. So again, you are mentally ill and you need help. There's something really wrong with you. And I'm not afraid of your bitch ass. If anything, you should definitely be afraid of my spiritual protection. Because like I said, the future I see for you is cancer and death. I want you to remember that when you're laying on your deathbed. That's coming sooner than you think. Every premonition I have, especially about death, absolutely manifest. So you continuing to call yourself trying to fight against me, baby, you only fighting against yourself. I have full dominion over your demons. Any energy rising up against me shall fall immediately and be destroyed. Chaos and confusion is going to come about your lives, and death and hell is going to follow your evil intentions back to you. You, all your psychopath subscribers, you know, and here's the thing with the Trevor Green dumbass, you're not even clever. You pop up saying, repeating the same stupid comments that no one cares about. And you just keep revealing more and more fake Gmail accounts and more fake channels. So while you guys think you're attacking me, you're actually giving me information to help me sue you. I've already reported both of you to the FBI. And trust and believe, Dani, oh, it's going to stick this time. You don't have no kind of ties that are bigger than God. You're going to realize that. You about to fuck around and found out real quick. So I'm thankful that I'm still in a high vibration from my live. But when I watch that video clip on your channel, and thank you to the 4 different subscribers that emailed me about it. When I watched that, it absolutely triggered my PTSD. It absolutely triggered my depression. And it absolutely made me feel like you are attempting to try to make me commit suicide by continuing to harass and bully and stalk me in my channel and speak negatively on my very serious chronic condition. So this is public, and this is evidence for my attorney. Good luck, because your platform is coming down. Trust and believe that. And you will be locked up, and you will be held accountable. That way you won't be able to bully other survivors of sexual abuse. So I don't recommend any survivor of sexual abuse go to this man or woman's channel, because again, I don't know what your gender is. I don't want to misgender you. Again, Odell's the one that said you're a man that dresses in drag. And he sent pictures, so take it up with him. But nice try, and thanks for your information. Now I can use it. Chelsea, good to see you. She said, you have to, child, I'm always going to keep smiling. That's the problem. These people want to break my energy so bad. They want so bad to break me down and stop me. And all you're doing is giving me your power, Dani. And you're confirming that you're still obsessively watching my lives. And bitch, I don't watch your content because you're trash. That's why you're really mad. You're trash. Literally, basura. You know, and trash gets taken out to the dumpster and gets demolished. So all you're going to do is make it worse for yourself. And every time your dumbass trolls come over, I'm going to report them. I'm going to block them. And they're going to keep doing it. And they're going to keep harassing. And it's going to help my case to show how many times your psychopathic subscribers harass and stalk my channel, because you're telling them to do that. That's why. You're telling them to come over and stalk and say negative things because you think it's going to affect me. Bitch, you're nothing to me. Like I said, drop dead today. I'm not going to give a fuck. Literally, not going to give a fuck. But I will celebrate on your grave. That I will. And when I get my victory in court and your dumb ass is off to jail, where you going to die. You know, because the cancer funeral, I saw you in jail dealing with that shit. That's horrible to have to deal with cancer while you in jail. So yeah, I'm looking forward to justice. And as much as that triggered my PTSD and my depression, I'm so grateful that you are not powerful enough to take my power. But I'm clearly taking yours. Because you can't stop watching me. Just go on and admit that you have some sort of weird, obsessive fascination with me. It's real weird for someone that never comes up to keep obsessively. You watch my channel as much as Jaguar does. Like I said, both of y'all crazy as shit. Both of y'all got demons. Guess what, Dani? I have dominion over your demons. So angels of light and dark, move on my behalf for my highest good. The very demons that this stupid motherfucker is in communication with, you have my permission to consume him or her, whatever their gender is. You won't have rest. You won't have peace. And the more you come for me, the more those demons are coming for you. So are my angels and ancestors and spirit guides. You now put a target on your back and your third eye. The fact that you're in such a low vibration that you keep doing this is indicative that you have no spiritual protection. So Ogun and Oshun, all the Orishas, Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, Raphael, have your way. And I'm going to still have my victory. I will remain confident in this. I will see the goodness of the Lord. The Lord is my light and salvation. Whom shall I fear? Whom shall I be afraid? The Lord is my light and salvation. Whom shall I fear? Whom shall I be afraid? I will wait on you. You have no power here. And I'm going to do a whole other live where I do voiceovers. Every positive thing that I've spoken in that live shall be spoken again. You're going to be destroyed. Good luck. Because guess what? You're not prepared for my spiritual protection. But guess what, Dani Robertson and trolls? Every last one of y'all are about to meet my ancestors. You might want to get prayed up because they're a lot more ruthless than me. Good luck, bitch. You fucking idiot.